Hello, my intuitive art friends. This is Rachel and Carrie here, and we're decoding a drawing for someone in our group. Her name is EK. It's what we're going to call her because we love your name. It's very beautiful, but we don't want to butcher it on you. Thank you for submitting your drawing, and we're going to take a look here. So, EK's question was part of our free class, and it is, what is my next step to creating more abundance? Carrie has it printed out, so why don't you go first, and then you can hold it up a little bit so that people can see it.
My overall impression of this, actually, like before I even go into it, I see the shape of a butterfly or a dragonfly, right? I see that shape in there. And so that's important to point out, because EK, that one of those shapes might be meaningful to you. And I know this happens for me. Like, I don't see the shapes right away because I'm too busy in my head looking, and then someone else will look at it and go, oh, that looks like one of those. And I'm like, oh yeah. So, the butterfly has sort of a big meaning of just metamorphosis or change. The dragonfly tends to represent abundance. But if either of those things have a meaning for you, that might be important for your drawing. But here's what I see. So first thing I really notice is this red column rising up. And red for you, I think that is lush. It's either lush or hush. I'm assuming it's lush. Passion, and I can't read that other word, but energy. So there's something like deep and juicy and lush and passionate in the beginning, right? Or in the middle of this drawing, I should say. And then the next thing that I really notice is this yellow all over the drawing. And that color for you, here it is, bright, expansive, beautiful energy. I'm going to yawn. And those, to me, those are like the two main colors, right? There's the red rising up and the yellow going across it. And so for me, that's just important for you to know, right? Is really tapping into, I feel like that's the truth of you, that you are, that word lush, I'm not exactly sure what that means to you. To me, it means like kind of deep and sensual. And then there's passion along with this bright, expansive, beautiful energy. And that just like feels into the truth of who you are as a human. And then on top of that is, it looks like there's gray as well. I wouldn't even notice the gray the first time I looked at it. But on top of that is the blue. And for you, that is intuitive. I think that says fresh and expansion. And so, and it pretty much crosses the whole thing. For me, I feel like that's just for you, that's trusting yourself, right? It's like feeling into the truth of you and then trusting that intuition color. And then you have these brown dots all over the drawing, which are grounded, growth, and ponder. But the brown, except for this one over here, right? The brown and the blue kind of go together. And I feel like that is just in following, I'm going to yawn again, in following your intuition, also be grounded. And it feels like it's, because they just show up as little dots, it's like taking moments, finding moments when you can stop and be grounded. And so that may not be like, it may not, maybe this is your morning grounding practice, right? But all of these are little moments in your day where you can stop and take a moment and ground yourself. And then the last color that I saw, and I almost missed it, is this grayish color, which says soft, present. Oh, there it is. Shade, pause, and nest. And so I like that idea of pausing. I think that goes along really well with this idea of taking moments to ground, taking moments to check in with your intuition, taking like stopping, pausing, taking moments throughout your day to ground, to tap into your intuition, to tap into guidance, right? So the question is, what's my next step towards creating more abundance? I think it's feeling into yourself, right? With the pink and the yellow. And I think just about everything else in this drawing, excuse me, I keep yawning when I'm decoding this. I think everything else in this drawing says the next step for you. Feel into yourself. Remember, remember your intuition, and take lots of pause, take lots of moments throughout your day, throughout your week, to stop, take a deep breath, ground into your intentions, your intuition. Um, it's to me, it feels a little bit like you need to slow down in order to speed up. So I'm curious to what you see, Rachel, in this drawing. It's so fun to get someone like to get various takes on this. So I'm curious what you saw, EK, originally, how what I've said is added to it, and then what Rachel you've got. Sorry, my phone's going off. There we go.
Really pretty ringer, whatever that is. It's like a marimba. I saw, pretty much exactly the same thing as you, Carrie, but one word really popped out to me, especially since it's so far over and so much bigger than the other ones, that brown circle that's kind of on the bottom, the word ponder. Is that what you used?
I said pause, but she had written ponder on the sheet.
Yeah. I love all of the pausing within the drawing, but that one that's kind of outside of it, that word I think would be so beneficial to focus on at times, because we can get into our intuition, we can get relaxed, but sometimes when we do that, we have this mindset that what's going to call us forward is going to be like spiritual, or in this one vein of our life, like it's going to be relaxing or it's going to be beneficial in some way that we already think. And ponder really gets you outside of that, and it allows you to be called forward by anything. Sometimes the things that call me forward are very random. Going down a different street in my car, going to the grocery store that I don't usually go to, calling someone that I haven't talked to in a long time. It could be anything. It could even be, like eat something you don't normally eat where you've like judged it as bad. Whatever it is going to be what puts you on your path of least resistance to more abundance. And the fact that you're not there right now means that you're probably wanting to allow in more of your energy. And so less judgment is going to be really key there. So, yes to everything Carrie said. Yes, taking moments of pause. Yes, connect with your intuition, your passion, your nesting. All of that's really good. But don't forget that when you get those ideas that are a little out of the box, that seem like, over in right field, like that big circle is, go there. Let that like curiosity pull you forward, because that is how you're going to get to your abundance. So, yeah, personal vibration, check. You got all that, everything that's in the middle, and then don't forget about that other one. So that's all I would say. And by the way, we should say, if you don't know Carrie, if you haven't watched our videos, Carrie yawns when she recognizes truth. So she's not falling asleep on you decoding your drawing. She's actually like participating in the truth revealing of it.
Oh, thank you for saying that, because I always have to explain that to people.
I know, like we love it when Carrie yawns, especially in our meetings. When Carrie's yawning, we're onto something really good. So I just wanted you to know that.
Yeah, so you're onto something really good here.
Yeah. Thank you so much for submitting your drawing. We hope it makes sense. Please let us know what you think about it below in a comment, and feel free to share. Thank you so much, and we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.